Hopefully we are live. I don't know how my sound is. I probably should use another device. That's what I'm going to do right now to make sure that I'm not too loud, because everybody keeps telling me I'm loud on this computer. It's just a Chromebook, but it'd be super loud. And so I got somebody texting me. Yeah, so I just need to make sure to see if I'm live, because I've been fooling with this thing all morning and it's been acting crazy. I had to delete a couple lives. I just don't really want to use StreamYard, but I will if I have to. So first of all, let me see if I'm even live. Oh shit, hold up. I'm not even live. Ain't this a motherfucker? Oh no, I am live. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. RNYTV, hey boo. Lovely Life 302, Lovely Love. I'm gonna definitely be talking about you today. You are definitely on here. I mean, I'm not gonna be, it's not gonna be a long live or anything like that, but it's just a couple things that I want to cover. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna let everybody come in, and then I'm going to attempt to say live to everybody. For whatever reason, this restream wouldn't even allow me to schedule the live and then get inside of it. So I had to do everything different. And then I know some people may be blocked. I went into my YouTube studio, and what I did was I actually unblocked every single person. So we're just going to call it a clean slate. And how I see things is, if you don't like me, just don't speak to me or bother me. I won't bother you, because it takes a lot of effort when you do all that blocking and then you try to go back to unblock and stuff like that. And then I saw people that were blocked that I actually support and actually support me. However, there are 3 places where you can block people, right? So you have basically your studio on YouTube, where you can block people. Then you have your cell phone, and if you block people, that's a whole different area or whatever. And then you also have the Google block list. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what's crazy. I'm here live on Restream, but when I go into my YouTube studio, the video is not even there. Okay, hold on. Now I see it, but this is crazy how I had to go to find it. So hold on, because I do want to speak to a couple of y'all, because I haven't been live in so long. And to my members and those who support me on Patreon, I truly appreciate you guys. And I will be dropping a video probably today just for you all. I'm going to be doing a giveaway on the 21st. You know, we get our little YouTube money on the 21st. So I'm going to be sharing my check with those who support me, because, I've been kind of doing things a little bit different. So I really haven't been doing a lot of content as far as, members are concerned. And I'm going to explain all of that to my members and stuff later on. So we're going to say D dot. I guess I could click it on here. Let me see. All right, let me see if I can do it this way, guys. I feel so slow. All right. Look at this. We got it. Nobody up in the building. Thank you for being here. Melissa Scott, welcome. All the smoke. Hey, boo. I appreciate you so much. Casey, thank you so much. And thank you for being here. We got Zahara. That's my sister from the other side of the country. Definitely appreciate her. A very solid person. We have Swag Found in the building. And let me tell you, Nika, my people said that I was not dragging you in those videos, that I was defending you. But I'm going to watch the video over again, and then I'm going to put it on my community wall and tag you. Because if anything, I'm always defending you. I wouldn't drag you. All of those days, even when we had that situation that came up when we were on James' panel, even then I didn't drag you or cuss you out or go to doxing or harassing you or whatever. I kind of just fell back and took a step back, right? So all of that beefing and fighting and stuff, that is long, long gone. Thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate you. And you may not believe this, but I truly do love you. And I would never do anything to hurt you or do videos to try to degrade you or whatever. I wouldn't do that. That's why I'm confident in knowing that I wasn't dragging you in that video. So my people told me that it was either Brooke or Uppity. I'm not for sure, but for sure it wasn't you. So we got Angie up in the building. We got Muffy. It's so good to see you. I gotta shout out my girl Swag one more time. Truly appreciate you for just being who you are. We also have Gemini Love. Thank you for being here. Let me see. Ooh, we got Prima Donna. Hey, boo. It's so good to see you. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a lot of people who were like core supporters in the beef sector, it's like I don't really see them anymore. And then I also been wondering, and I don't know if anybody can help me, but where the hell is Rico at? I haven't seen Rico. I did see Rico the Brat, but I'm talking about Rico Reports. Where is he? Is he doing okay? Um, I've been checking out quite a few panels and stuff like that, and I haven't seen him anywhere. Also, Voodoo, that's another person I haven't seen, and I'm talking about the male Voodoo. So we got Bush Baby. Bush Baby, it's so good to see you. Thank you for being here. We got Be a Superstar. Yeah, I'm on Ustream. I guess I'll have to keep on using this in order to get more used to it. But I definitely was having problems getting on here. And the reason why I used it, even though there is a watermark up at the top that says Restream, I just don't think that that's as bad as StreamYard with that big old fucking goofy ass duck and shit. And with Restream, at least it says on the thing that they don't limit you to how long you use it. With StreamYard, you have a limit, you know what I'm saying, for the free thing on how long you use it. And then let's say if you want to get the paid version is only $16 a month. That's less than half of what StreamYard is charging. So I'm not telling people to leave StreamYard. I'm just saying that there's other options out there, and as a community, we're all using StreamYard. Think about how much money they're making if you count how many content creators we have, and then you count that $431. That's a lot of money. And for some people, they're not even reaching their payout. You have to make at least $100 to get paid on YouTube. And some people aren't even making that, and they're spending more money on YouTube for, stuff that they're doing versus what they're making. So I just think y'all got to be a little bit smarter than it. But if you're one of those people where you know what I'm saying, you just racking up and you're getting all this money and you're getting all this support and it doesn't matter, then okay, fine, no problem. But I think honestly that you can add people on, you can share your screen. They even have the free graphics are even better than what StreamYard has. I do feel uncomfortable because I'm so used to using StreamYard And with StreamYard, I had so many like clips and different things, in my studio. And then here, I don't have anything. But it's all good. I know y'all didn't come here to hear all that shit. So we're going to soon get down to it. Hey, Sophie, thank you for being here. Joy Queen, it's good to see you. I've been hearing your name out here in the streets too. I get it. Bird, bird. Hey, bird, bird. Let's see. Hold on. Yes, absolutely. And also too, where are you guys, Zahara? Hey Rico, I just said your name. Comment again, Zahara, so I can mod you up, and that way you can drop your link and stuff. Toya, I had to go through something with them last year. It was I think it was $230. And I used my husband's card, and I don't even really know why I use his card, because I really don't do that. And he has something on, I mean, we're with the same bank, but he has something set up where anytime he spends, more than $50 on his card, they send him a text message. So that's how I was able to keep up with that, because I don't even be paying attention to like what I be buying and all of that stuff. But I do think StreamYard is scamming a lot of us. You know what I mean? And I think some people just aren't even paying attention. And see, hold on. Why is I'm on the YouTube side, but it's not even letting me mod. Okay, here we go. Add moderator. Okay. And then I gotta get, where's my Zahara at? Right here. All right. So at this point, guys, let me tell you, I would love to sit and say hello to each person one by one, but I don't want you guys to be here for an hour and then that's what y'all got out of my live. So I just want to tell you guys, in happy life, thank you so much for becoming a member. Even though you gave up on me, you told me you was Army, and I seen you over at Lemon's place with a goddamn lemon up on your profile picture. So you turned your back on the Army to become a lemon head. But it's all good. It's all good. People got to do what they got to do, right? All right. So first thing that I want to talk about is Nika and I, right? And I'm gonna say again, the video I made 4 months ago, please watch it. Guarantee you that I was not dragging Nika, right? It's probably just the way it was written in the title. It may look that way. So this whole doxing thing, came back up. And I know that Nika feels a sense of relief because her name has been cleared. Now, I seen someone in the chat saying, well, they should have spoke up and they should have said something. And then they turned around and they said, oh, well, they must be connected to it anyway. And I think people fail to realize that sometimes when things happen, people don't always want to turn into the tattletale, right? And even in that situation, and the person who doxed, I don't think they doxed to be malicious. This is just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. I don't think they doxed the person to be malicious. I think that it was more so a concern that they had. So they went and did their own little investigation. And what happened is they contacted Nika and they contacted me to tell us about the person and also to give us the information, right? Nika just kind of deleted everything and she didn't pay the stuff any attention. For me, I looked at the information and I was like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So I went to go look because I kind of was in a state of disbelief. Oh crap. Laurie, thank you so much for the Cash App. I truly appreciate it. I gotta get into my phone. Oops. And let me see. And Prima Donna, thank you so much for the Cash App. I truly appreciate it. Guys, let me tell you something. I know a lot of people ask for certain things or whatever. I wouldn't care if y'all sent me $1. I appreciate everything and anything that you all do because you don't have to do it. I'm not one of those persons that feel that I'm so important and so special that I should just be, people should be taking care of me and giving me stuff all the time and stuff like that. I want you guys to know that I truly am humbled and I truly appreciate it. So Diva put together like a collection of videos. And I think what she was trying to prove, and this is just my opinion, is that, okay, this person is complaining about, being doxxed or me doxing them. And they're saying that they don't support doxers and they don't believe in doxing. But yet here are videos of them openly talking about doxing, right? Now, on my other channel, the Triple OG channel, there is a clip where, again, she states that me and Nika had nothing to do with that situation. And I had clipped it, I put it up, I played it. But of course, no one ever remembers when you're putting out the correct information. They always hold on to the lie. That's just what people do. That's just how they are. I pretty much moved on it from there because I'm going to be honest. Have I doxed people? Of course, you guys know that. But there are also plenty of times when even where I've said certain things or put out certain things, I didn't personally go and get that information. It was sent to me. But I go by a policy of this, and this is just me. If someone sends me information, I don't tell where the information comes from. I don't even say that information was sent. I may put the information out, but I don't necessarily go and say, hey, this person did this. Now, where I am at this point, I have no desire to dox anybody. I'm not want to dox anybody. I'm not gonna so much say that Happy Life. Thank you so much for the super chat. I truly appreciate it. I'm not gonna say that I have regrets on anything that I did because hey, I did what I did. And when it comes to certain people, I kind of wish I would have even did more while I was in that mind frame. You get what I'm saying? But where I am right now, I'm in a place where I just can't go there, right? I just can't take things to that level, right? And that's why I try to avoid certain things in certain situations because I don't care to be on here hollering and screaming all night and all day. I also don't care to sit on here and play dumb. It's a lot of people that I see playing stupid like they don't know what's going on. I have no desire to do that either, right? I also don't like when I guess I'll say the sector's not standing on business collectively. Sometimes I feel like we can't really come together because of the fact that people don't like certain people, right? So it's a lot of division, but I see a lot of things happening. Like I'll give you an example. When there's something going on that's beef sector related, and an outsider comes in and they're sitting on a panel, I don't think they have the right to have an opinion. I'm being dead ass, and that may offend some people, but I'm just being serious. If we're here talking about beef sector, somebody from down the street does not need to chime in and say all kind of stuff. They don't know the backstory. They don't know the history. They don't know everything. So why even speak up and have an opinion? It's fine if you want to hang out on the panel. It's fine if you want to be in the chat. But why are you speaking up on some stuff that you don't even know anything about? Now, I really don't really. This is not a video where I'm trying to make it to beef with anybody. But since we just having an open and honest conversation, Nika was saying like, she likes Tulsa. I know that Jay Wilson likes Tulsa as well. I used to support Tulsa before she came over to the beef sector. I was over there and I was supporting her because she's I'm just going to say allegedly trans, but I don't even give her the respect to say she's a trans woman. I'm just going to say she's a motherfucking nigga because that's how she fucking acts, like a nigga, right? So I used to go over there and support her channel, and most of the time, girl, it was me, myself, and I in the chat. Okay, it was just me. On a lucky day, she might have had 3 or 4 people in the chat, and that's what's wrong with a lot of these people now. They get a little bit of a couple numbers, and they lose their mind. They don't know what to do. So then they start getting cute, right? A lot of people, and I feel like the B sector doesn't pay attention that a lot of people, when they want to get clicks and views and they want to build their page, they come to the B sector to do that. And that's not just her, it's many people. They come here, they use, abuse, take. And Didi, thank you so much for becoming a member. I'm looking at it on my phone, and for some reason, when I'm scrolling down on the StreamYard, I don't see it. It's trying to do something. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Right here, Didi Jones. Thank you so much, boo. I truly appreciate that. A lot of people realize that the beef sector is an easy way to build up your page. We've had people come over here and in 2 or 3 days they got 1,000 subscribers and they're doing content and stuff. And that's fine and dandy, or whatever. But I just think that, and I've been saying this for a while, that the doors need to be closed. There's been so much riffraff coming over in this sector for so long, and that's why we have so many issues. And then when things go wrong, they want everybody in the beef sector to get together and run these people away. Why? You welcome them in. So what's the problem? So for me, I just chose to fall back because what I realize in life, sometimes you can't complain and you can't explain because nobody's going to get it. Their mind is already made, right? But that's just how I feel about that situation. Now, there were people who were saying, no, BBW didn't dox anybody. And the reason why they were saying that is because it sounds better to say that Shelly did. Shelly did it or whatever. And when I see people, adding their little 2 cents in, thank you, Zahara, so much for becoming a member. I truly appreciate it. And I promise you guys that I'm going to get back to really doing content for members. I don't care if I'm just out shopping and I go live for members only. I'm going to do that. A lot of people don't realize when they're out here with all these memberships and they're not doing any content, it is against YouTube's policy. You cannot do membership and consider your member thing where you just shout people out because they got something next to their name. No, it doesn't go like that. They can also get a refund, and you can also get demonetized. So I'm just putting that out. If y'all actually care, I don't know. Right? So I forgot what the hell I was in my story. I was just saying that there's no sense. Oh, I was saying about damn, what the hell was I talking about? Lord help me, somebody. What the hell was I just talking about? Because I didn't went from one thing to the goddamn next thing, child. They always blaming you for. Oh, okay. Thank you, Rico. You just triggered my memory. Yeah. So it's weird to me a lot of times when I see people and everywhere they go, they have to bring up my name or they have to say something about me. And what people fail to realize is the same person I was when I was cool with you is the same person that I am now. Nothing has changed. I'm still the same as Hutchinson. I don't even pay attention to certain things people do because to me, what it reminds me of is things that my grandchildren do when they're trying to get my attention. You get what I'm saying? They want to be seen. They want you to respond back. They want you to get all riled up and stuff. That's not going to happen for me because I don't get up in the morning thinking about, as much as I love y'all, I don't get up in the morning thinking about not a motherfucker on YouTube or how I could ruin somebody's day or how I could so-called cuss somebody out. And then, people be talking about, oh, so and so got dragged. Number one, if somebody's dragging you and you're not there and you don't hear it or you don't know anything about it, explain to me how the hell you got dragged. Okay, if somebody drags you, so-called drag you, and you do hear about it, and if the shit don't apply, then that's not a drag. When you're lying and trying to drag somebody, I mean, those bullets don't hit. But when you drag somebody, or like when you say, okay, so and so don't have no fucking edges, see, that's a drag because it's accurate, it's the truth. But when you say a whole bunch of stuff and it's not true, it really doesn't matter. And see, even when people talk about me or my body or whatever, it makes me no difference because you know what? I have never heard my husband complain ever. Okay? He's been with me when I was almost 300 pounds. He's been with me when I was 140 pounds. He's been with me when I was 200 pounds. And he ain't complaining. To me, he is the only person that has the right to complain. Because if you're in a relationship, you already know what it gives when you got to give it and put it down, in the bedroom. He ain't complaining about a goddamn thing. So I don't care about what anybody else is saying. And if I'm not complaining or if I haven't decided to do something about whatever, then who gives a fuck? But see, a lot of these people that claim they have these perfect bodies and they got all of this other stuff going on, why are you lonely? Why are you by yourself? Why don't you have anybody? What's the problem? What is the problem? I'm confused because a lot of people sit and they try to nitpick on other people and they try to pull out all types of so-called imperfections and this, that, and the other thing. But why is your shit not together? I'm confused. You don't have your stuff together, but you're talking about somebody else who's literally not even thinking about you. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. What's up, LaKendra? Thank you for being here. Now, so that's just how I feel about that. Now we're gonna talk about. I don't know if Pizarro's in the building. I don't know if Lemon is in the building, and I do. I will go in my phone and I'm gonna go on Google and check the block list. But I just didn't want to keep people waiting. Forever to get over here. So I was over at Jay Wilson's, and Lovely Love clicked the link, right? And I think Lovely Love is here. She's more than welcome. Actually, where the hell is the link at? Okay, I think it's this here. So Lovely Love came up on the link, And she was stating how she had gave Lemon $100 and she gave Pizarro $50, and they didn't do what she paid them to do, and that they never dropped her link or whatever. And I was like, no, I literally saw Pizarro promoting her channel and dropping the link. I also saw Lemon promoting her channel and dropping the link. I saw his moderators writing out whatever, and they was dropping a link. I believe I even heard Lolo reading something and promoting her channel. So the agreement was for her to get to 1,000 subscribers. This is with Lemon, right? So when she didn't get there, she told him, I'm not worried about it. You can go ahead and keep the money. I believe in paying people for their work or job or whatever. I remember, but Lovely Love, when you talked to Jay Wilson today, you made it seem like you gave them money and they just ran off with it. They didn't do anything. They promised you now. Congratulations, because she does have 1,000 now because Jay Wilson promoted it on his channel and people subscribe. To be honest, a lot of people probably subscribe. What's up, Uncle Claude? I miss you so much. A lot of people probably subscribe to her channel because it sounds bad when you say that you gave content creators $100 ain't no little bit of money in this day and time. When shit is high as hell, eggs is $8, shit, bread, motherfucking $6, $5, you know what I'm saying? A box of cheeses is $7. So when people giving up their money in this day and time, that's not easy. But when you went to Jay Wilson, you didn't tell him the full story. And I really didn't want to click the link and get involved. But at the end of the day, I felt like, if you know something and something's being told and it's not right, especially towards a fellow content creator, I think we should speak up. So when I clicked the link and I went up there, what's up, Kiki? What's up, L Blue? What's up, PDP? What's up, Dr. LaShonda? What's up, Top This Hip Hop? Let me tell y'all, if y'all want to get any tea as far as celebrities, hip hop, and everything like that, subscribe to Top This Hip Hop. I really like their page. I enjoy watching and supporting them. Okay, so shout out to them. So the story was not being told correctly, and honestly, it made Lemon and Pizarro look really bad. And so I went up there to explain it, to Jay Wilson. I don't think he really grasped what was going on because he wasn't there to see what had happened. So I'll just say that me personally, I'm not going to pay no content creator to promote my page, period. Right now, I do understand why content creators have gotten to the point where they don't want to do anything for free. I get that, because we've been on here for a long time. And like, even myself, I can tell you, I have helped many people start their YouTube channels. I have helped many people learn how to use StreamYard. I have helped a lot of people learn how to get to the bag. I have done that. And guess what? The people I have helped the most have fucked over me the absolute most. They have done me the most dirtiest. They have lied on me for no reason. They have teamed up with people who I get into it with somebody, they want to pick a side. It's fine if you want to pick a side and it's not me. But that doesn't mean that you have to lie about me. It doesn't mean that you have to, go and drag my family and do all kind of stuff like that. That's the problem that I have with people. And that's why those people who have done that, I can be cordial with them on panels if we're both on a panel together. But as far as me ever being like cool with them people, it'll never happen. You know what I'm saying? Even with the recent situation that happened, and people said, we should go to that person's page and show them some support because they might be going through something. I'm not going to do that because I've gave mercy and grace and try to give love. Some people reject love because they never had it before. So when you try to genuinely support people, you know what I'm saying, they'll act funny, they'll turn on you because they're not used to that. They're not used to genuine support and love, right? And that's sad. Some people don't even have that from their family. So when you don't have it from your family and it's not something that's normal, you feel like people are up to something when when they do it. So that's how I feel on that. So lovely love, to be honest, I do think you owe Lemon and Pizarro an apology because what's up, ODS? Because what you said was not accurate and it really made them look bad. I also think that, like, if you're going to pay somebody for a service, let them do the service first, or give them a deposit or a little bit of money up front, and then you pay them the rest of it later on. So therefore, if things go bad, you're not completely out. You know what I mean? And to be honest, shit, you could have went probably somewhere else, or you could have took the time to invest that money in your own channel. And I'm not going to try to be funny about the roach thing. I'm not going to drag you about that or whatever. But if I got roaches in my house, I'm not giving nobody $150. I'm going to take that $150 and I'm going to buy some combat roach gel. I moved into an apartment one time in Bladensburg, and when I moved in there, it was roaches, and I was like, oh my God, I got to get out of this place. I went and bought a tube of that combat roach gel. Now, mind you, this was back in like 2000 and 2000, no, about like 1999, right? I know people will try to use this and drag me. I don't really give a fuck. But anyway, I just moved in. I bought that combat roach gel. I put that down. And what I did was I cleaned the entire house with bleach from top to bottom. Even in my house now, I constantly use bleach. I'm constantly cleaning up. And I'm not saying that your house is dirty. You live in an apartment, so the roach could be from a neighbor's house or whatever. But I'm telling y'all that combat roach gel, it works. If you put it down and you keep everything clean, you clean everything, wipe it down with bleach, your countertops, your bathroom, all that other kind of stuff, you won't have any issues with roaches. I promise you. I promise you. Even the ants and shit was fucking gone. Okay, everything. I had no more problems. But yeah, I don't fuck around with no roaches and shit like that, because I ain't got time for that shit getting in my motherfucking ear, my food, my furniture, me, none of that shit, right? None at all. Now, we're gonna talk about something else that I really didn't want to talk about, because I'm really not trying to go there, right? So the other day, I was over at Brianna's page. And I'm using names on this one. We're going to use names, okay? So I was over to Brianna's, and Brianna brought up this situation with Brooke and this fake baby. So so Bree was like, what made you want to do that or whatever? And Brooke was like, I was just doing a social experiment, right? So be a superstar. Which did you drop down be a superstar? Because I need to mod you up too. I don't see you in the chat. If you drop down, I need to mod you. What's up, MB? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Big Red Slabs, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Miss B, welcome. Chosen by Yahweh. Yes. Okay, so she says, you know, it was a social experiment or whatever. So Be a Superstar, which you guys heard me talk about this before, she had given Brooke a cash app for $50 towards the baby. For, you know, this baby that didn't exist or whatever. So Be a Superstar, she didn't cuss, she didn't scream, she didn't do any dragging or anything. She politely said, well, since it was a social experiment, can I get my $50 back? Okay, you right there. Okay, you do got your mod stick. Okay, sis. What's up, Jasmine? So anyway, she was like, can I get my $50 back or whatever? So Brooke said, you know, whatever money I got from back in, you know, whatever the year was, she might have said like 2023 or something, you know, she said nobody is getting any refunds. And thank you, MB, so much for the super chat. I do have a little goal up on there for 10 super chats. So even if y'all send $1, I would truly appreciate it just so I can reach my goal. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. And so and I hope I don't say your name wrong. Kerr Ray says somebody else gave that line hook of $10 and people dragged the girl asking for it. Brooke even scammed for her teeth, saying that they were messed up because of the baby. I mean, you know, I think it's wrong to sit and drag somebody and say things like, hey, it's only $10. I know this is going to get a lot of content creators mad by me saying this, but even if somebody gave $1, right, and the person is scamming them, that's wrong. And I think what it does is it hurts us as a collective, because then when we're doing something for real and we're having contests or we're trying to raise money, maybe we're trying to give back in the neighborhood or on YouTube or whatever, it makes the subscribers not want to give. And as content creators, if we're saying, oh well, fuck it, you know, she hit a lick, we don't care. If we go with that attitude, what does that say to the subscribers? What it says to them is the same thing that I said to myself. My purse is motherfucking closed. My purse is closed. I'm not giving no money unless I personally have a relationship with the person and I know what's going on and stuff like that. But for the most part, I'm not giving them a motherfucking thing. Thank you so much, L Blue, for the super chat. I truly appreciate it. And I just think that, like, no, you can't beat nobody up and take the $50 from them. You can't even beat them down verbally in words and make them give the money back. But the person who scammed for the money, let me tell you something, they're going to lose $50 over and over and over again. You know why? Because God sees exactly what's going on, right? And you can get around a lot of things. There's a lot of things that you can get around. But one thing you can't do, and I know this personally, you cannot escape God. You can't. And let me tell you something. When you thank you so much for the super chat, swag. The thing is acting so crazy. I apologize. I'm trying to put it up and it's knocking off and all that other stuff. Hold up. Focus on you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I truly appreciate it. You can't get around God. You can't. And when a person is out here, right? And when I say this, Star, I hope you don't get offended by what I'm about to say. But it has to be said. When a person is a single mother, they out here, they're not on food stamps. They don't have food stamps to help them out. They're not on government housing. They out here every day going to work and busting their motherfucking ass. Single mother trying to take care of their child. And when they see a content creator come on and say, hey, I need some Pampers for my baby, and they go take $50 out their pocket to give, and all the while it's a joke. There is no baby, but they just took the money from the person. Just because she gave $50 don't mean she really had it like that. Thank you so much, LaKendra. I truly appreciate it. I mean, to me, it makes me feel sick. What happened, Diva, is she gave $50 to Brooke for Brooke's fake baby. So after Brooke, confessed that there is no baby, she asked for the money back. And Brooke said she not giving it back. And she said the other people that were, cussing or being nasty about, getting the money back, she said she told them to get it back in blood. And I'm just like, wow, how do you do that when you're in the wrong? I'm so I'm so confused. Focus on you. I'm trying to put you up on the screen and it's kicking me off. So I do apologize for that. Certain things should not be acceptable in this sector. I've seen people get their ass handed to them for less. But I could sit here and talk about it all day. And guess what? Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. Ooh, I didn't even know you could star it. Nobody cares. They'll just say, well, it happened. It's dead, done, and over with. Yeah, it is dead, done, and over with. But in my personal opinion, and this is mine, and I have the right to have it, and I still haven't dragged her or anything like that, because like I said, I'm not even on that. But I think every single person that gave money, I don't care if it was one fucking penny. If it was one penny, they should get it back. Because at the end of the day, when you take the money from somebody, you don't know what their situation is. And you're a married woman, so you have a husband there to help you. You have, what I'm saying? You have support. Now, I did reach out to Malik just morning. I reached out to him first. It's like I said, this is just full transparency. I reached out to him just morning, and first I said hello. He responded back with hello. And then when I talked to him, thank you, Dr. LaShonda, so much for the super chat. I truly appreciate it. I'm trying to get to all the super chats. When I had talked to him or whatever, I sent the text message or whatever. I'm not going to put the text message out or anything like that. But, I basically let him know the situation. And I said, you promised. Because at one point, Malik said that he would give back the money. He said anyone who, gave money or whatever like that, he would refund these people. And up to now, Star hasn't been refunded. And then we have the person with the $10. I don't know who that person is. Because I didn't watch that live or whatever. And thank you so much, Uncle Claw, for the super chat. For some reason, it's not letting me scroll back up to the top. I'm just happy that I actually got to go live on this this restream because it was acting so damn crazy. And I feel like, you're not even beef sector. And I think it's also, too, we've reached the point where, man, some of that money needs to stay within the sector. I'm just saying. I know people might not like that, but it's just too much going on. I've seen people come and win hundreds of dollars on contests. from other sectors, and then a couple days later, what are they doing? They beefing with somebody in the sector, or they cussing out the same person that they got the money from. Like, who the hell does that? Oh shit, hold up, y'all. Okay, I'm back on here. So, that's just how I feel about that situation. I'm not going to like really talk about it too much and run it down to the ground. I'm quite sure Star will never get, her money back. But I also do feel, and this is just my opinion, that if Star was one of the content creators' faves, the ones that oh, hold up, I got one from Bertha May. Thank you so much. Bertha May, I'll be checking out your content. I never dropped down because I didn't know if you like me or not. I know a lot of people can't stand me, so I just will be in the bushes and watching. But you definitely have good content, and I hope that everybody goes over and supports or whatever. But I just feel like if she was one of the faves, on YouTube, people would be in an uproar about it. They'd be pissed off about it. They probably would hold a live and say, "Oh, Star, drop your Cash App, and we're gonna try to get you your money back or whatever." Da 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 da. But because she just be kind of like chilling in the chats and typing and stuff like that, and she's not, no shade, but she's not a panel whore. She's not sitting up on a panel all day. And that's another thing. Can I be, let me just ask y'all something before I say it. Can I be honest with y'all? Can I be honest? Let me know if I can be honest. If I can't, then I won't say anything. But if y'all want me to be honest, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all something, because I think somebody needs to say this as well. Just let me know if I can be honest for a second or not. That's what I want to know. Can I be honest? All right. Kara Ray said, go ahead and be honest. Hold up. Hold on, let me go down here. I do apologize, Uncle Claude, that I can't put your super chat up there. Hopefully at some point it'll let me get to it. Wait, Blondie, yes, that was you yesterday. And that's my girl right there too. Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right. Blondie says, "Oh, I see my girl Tatiana bust it down, bust it down, bust it down, bust it down. Hey, boo." And she gave a super chat as well. And this thing is acting super fucking crazy. Not letting me pin shit like I need to. Oh, hold on, y'all. Oops, right here. All right. Yep, there we go. Thank you so much, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to get back to Blondie. Hold on. Let me see if I can even see it from here. Okay, Blondie says, "Hey, Shelly in chat. I'm not in any sector. I'm mad at myself for even hollering at anyone because that's not my character. But it was me for the $10. But my prayers go out to her." I don't really see anything with the prayer, because I mean, obviously something has to be extremely wrong. That's not normal behavior to fake a pregnancy, and also to fake having a baby, and to talk about it so much, having details and stories behind it. It's basically something made up for a Lifetime special. Okay. I think, I mean, I don't know. And then, like I said, subscribers don't have to give us nothing. They don't have to give us a penny. So when they give to us, I think we should have way more gratitude. And then when the subscribers are abused and misused when it comes to their money, I think we all should stand together as content creators and do something about it. I mean, and to do something about it may mean that, okay, we can't get the person their money back. But what we can do is, okay, we're not going to allow certain people to join contests because they've already taken and stolen money from the sector. Why are we going to give them more money? That's just me. No one may agree with me, but that's just my opinion on the situation. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right. And I don't think that we should sit here and okay, Malik said, please be honest, I'm all ears. And I think, Malik, you may not like what I have to say either. I think you should pay the money back, right? You didn't take the money, but that is your wife, and she is you, and you are her. You are one. At least that's how I am. Me and my husband, we are one. If he has a problem, I have a problem. If I have a problem, he has a problem. If I have a debt, he has a debt. If he has a debt, I have a debt. And so at the end of the day, it doesn't make it look good for you either, because that is your wife and you are together. And I just don't think it's right. Like, I personally have known Star for years. For years. I remember when she had issues with her car way back in the day. I've seen her hustle. I've seen her grind. I've seen her struggle. So when somebody that really don't got it like that comes out their pocket, and then the other person is pretty much like, oh, well, fuck it. I mean, hey, you gave me the money, it's gone. Oh, well, did, done, and over with. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. And that's why sometimes, honestly, guys, I had to fall back in general from this sector. I'll never be the S. Hutchinson that you guys probably remember. I'll never give my all when it comes to this YouTube thing, because I don't really know what people are on. You know what I mean? I don't really know what people are on in this sector. I don't really know what's going on, but things are so different, and I just it's things like that. I just feel like I think different from everybody else. Call it mental illness or whatever. I don't know. And I see your super chat, Simply Green. I'm trying to get down. Oops. See, I done scroll right past. This thing do not let me scroll right. Here we go, right here. Thank you so much, boo. But yeah, sometimes I fall back because I feel like my voice is not heard, or I feel like it's being over talked with noise and distraction, because I do stand alone and I'm by myself, right? Yes, there are content creators that support me and I support them. But when it comes as a collective, I'm not in any type of alliance with anybody. And nobody's in any type of alliance with me, right? So I'm pretty much by myself. So I don't really have a lot of power within this beef sector, right? I can speak up and I can say things, but that doesn't mean that anything is going to change, right? And even when it came to, and I'm gonna bring her back up again, even when it came to Tulsa, which is now getting views thanks to the beef sector, because like I said before this, baby, she had me, myself, and I in her chat. And I genuinely try to support her, as I do many people, and you guys know that. But once she got to the beef sector, she started getting cute, or trying to be cute. And she said, well, I was just trolling you. And I think that, honestly, that's something that needs to stop too. It's not cute to be a certain age and talking about you're trolling some fucking body. Or if you're trolling somebody, troll somebody that wants to be trolled. If somebody's minding their business and they're not bothering anybody, I'm not understanding why we need to troll that person. I just don't understand people who are what? How old is Tulsa? What, 50 some odd years old or something? And you talking about you trolling somebody? That don't make sense. And then I'm not gonna say that Jay Wilson got mad when I clicked the link to explain, because he was saying that, Tulsa's a good person. Because it was a couple, like, I don't know if you want to call them trolls, but it was a couple of subscribers in the chat, and they were talking about how nasty she is towards Black women and stuff like that. And Jay Wilson was like, no, she's not like that or whatever. But the truth of the matter is Jay Wilson don't be a lot of places. And when he do be places, he may hang out for a couple minutes and then he's gone. So he doesn't get to see a lot of the things that we get to see. But I feel like Tulsa is very nasty towards Black women. She even told me to go to BBW. And hey, Vibrant, she told me to go to BBW and learn how to be a whore. And I think, and I'm going to call her a man because biologically that is what she is. How dare a man sit and tell me to go to another woman and learn to be a whore? Number one, I'm a married woman and should be respected. Let's start with that. No matter what y'all may think about my marriage or whatever, the fact of the matter is I am married. And so I should not be disrespected in a way of someone telling me to basically go to somebody else and learn how to whore around. That's not who I am. That's who I will never be. Y'all have never seen that in me here on YouTube. Y'all ain't never seen me behind the scenes with no niggas, even though niggas on here and try to give me their numbers and stuff like that. I don't even get down like that. Thank you, TMO, for the super chat. I truly appreciate it. But for a biological man to sit and tell me to go learn to be a whore, if that was, I'm just going to use grown folks TV for an example. If that was grown folks that sit there and told me to go, learn to be a whore or go learn to suck a dick or whatever, y'all would have a motherfucking fit. Well, actually, it's me, so maybe people wouldn't care. But because it's Tulsa and she's sitting here with a wig on her motherfucking head, you know what I mean? It's acceptable. No, it's not. And a lot of times I think people like that are jealous because they want to have a cootie cat. They want to have some goddamn titties they didn't have to pay for. So I don't know if the hatred comes from envy because they want to be and want to have. But I think that if people are trying to be an ally to the community and trying to be an ally to the LGBT, TMO, oh, thank you. It finally came up on the screen. Thank you so much for the super chat. I think when we're trying to be allies and we're trying to support, to constantly be disrespected, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to just take it? Are we supposed to just take it and be disrespected? No. How many times has Tulsa sit and started shit with people for absolutely no reason? And I'm going to tell y'all another problem I have. I guess people going to really get mad with me today. I don't give a damn. Okay, this is another problem I have. Just because a link is dropped, you don't have to hit that motherfucker. I am tired of going to channels and I got to see a whole bunch of motherfuckers that got their own channels. But see, they don't want to go to their own channels because they know ain't not a motherfucker going to show up over there. So what do? They go and they run on the channels that you support, and then you're subject to hear all of their nonsense all day long. And let me tell you another thing. If I'm sitting on a channel, I'm going to use TMO for an example. If TMO is talking about something and she drops a link, she asks me a question, and I hit the panel and I come up to ask, answer TMO or to engage with her about the conversation and what we're talking about, how dare an outsider jump in the middle of what the hell we're talking about? That's something else that needs to come to an end. I'm tired of seeing that shit. Content creators, y'all need to start putting people in their place. When we are dealing with beef sector business, it needs to stick on beef sector business with beef sector content creators, not people from down the street and across the goddamn road, all involved in what we got going on. This shit is out of hand. Sick of it. I'm sorry, but I had to say it. I'm absolutely sick of it. Sparkle Libra, thank you so much for the super chat. I hope it comes up on the screen because I've been having problems with that. But but yeah, like, I mean, there's times where I've been on my page and I've had people come up and ask a question, and I've told them, wait a minute. And the army knows this. They've been there. And I tell them, right now, we got some beef sector business to deal with. And that's what we're handling right now. So if you could give me a minute, and when I get done with this, then you can go ahead and chime in. But we're not doing that. At least I'm not going to do it. And I'm going to stand on that. Now, DC the Purple Diva says that Tulsa is a problem everywhere she goes. I would imagine. And you got a lot of people coming from this T sector coming over here to the beef sector, and they call themselves just taking over. No, take your ass back to the goddamn sector that you fucking from. Go over there and give them your input. Go over there and butt in. Go over there and be disrespectful. Go over there and fucking panhandle and fucking drop big on the goddamn fucking YouTube. Go over there and do that shit. Stop coming over here and disrespecting my fucking people. And I'm going to speak for everybody because some people don't have a platform. Some people don't want to click a link, and I don't blame them. Why should they? People click a link and then what? They getting fucking doxxed. They getting harassed. They getting all of these different things. Why should they do it? I'm trying to get this damn Cash App to come up on the screen for Sparkle Libra. And it's not doing it. But I do truly appreciate it. But yeah, take that bullshit back to your own fucking sector. And why you not in your own sector? You know what I'm saying? Why you can't go do content and talk about the people in the sector that you fucking belong in? Right. Because everybody knows if they come to the beef sector, they're going to get fucking views. They're going to get views. And when they see that shit change from 0 people or 2 people in the chat to 20 or 50 or 100, they don't want to fucking go back. They want to come here and suck the goddamn sector fucking dry. Now, Water X says, Room Shaker, thanks for the Cash App. Our secret that we have needed it. I don't know what that means, but ain't my business. I'm not going to get involved in it. You know? And then also, too, and I need to do better, but I do limit my time to YouTube. I limit how much I put into my channel. I limit how much I put into other people's channel because life is short and I want to enjoy life. Just like Nika was talking about today, you know, losing people. I've gone through the same thing. I just don't talk about it too much because you have people on here that they want to take your grief and use that for content. They want to sit and make fun of you grieving a death. We see it all the time. People on here getting dragged because they're mourning behind losing somebody. I've lost so many people, like I told y'all, that I felt numb. I started wondering, am I okay? And thank you, DC Purple Diva, for the super chat. I'm trying to get to it. I'm having problems on this restream, getting down to everything. But yeah, I started thinking that I wasn't human for a while because I was so numb that I couldn't do anything. I felt like I was in another world. So I know how she feels. I mean, I can't say I know how she feels. Let me take that back. That would be disrespectful for me to say I know how she feels, because actually I don't. Everybody grieves different. So, how she feels may not be how I feel. But when you grieving to the point that you got to force yourself to take a shower, because that's one thing I'm like, I don't care what the fuck I go through, I'm still going to wash my ass. But there were many days, and even to now, to this day, where some days that's all I do, and all I can say that I did do is take a bath and eat. Grief will have you like that. Now, my brother, he got married Sunday. So congratulations to my brother, in case he's listening. My real brother, blood brother. We came out the same kulala. So at his wedding, he had a table, and it had, all those who had passed. And he had that there with candles around it, the tea light candles. And I just had flowing of tears, because I was thinking of all the people that should be here but can't be here. And that's just basically on my mother's side of the family, not to include my father's side of the family and all the people that I lost, or my husband's family, immediate family, And so I understand that. And I know some people come on here to try to get away from reality. They try to get away from what they're really going through. They try to do that so that they don't have to stress about, personal stuff or whatever. But even still, sometimes y'all have to take a break from this app. In the words of Brianna, go touch the grass. Because when I think about all the people that I've lost, and these aren't people who was battling illnesses for months and years. I'm talking about people that was fine one day and dead and gone the next, out of nowhere. That shit has been happening so much, it's ridiculous. And when all of us could today close your eyes, or not even close your eyes, and we could be dead and gone today and don't be here tomorrow. Enjoy life, go out, get some fresh air. You don't have to be on YouTube 24/7. You can be on here, but still take time to take care of you, because some people are on here so much that I know there's no motherfucking way that they're washing their asses. There's no way that they're taking a bath. There's no way that they're really cooking meals for their family. It's just no way. You can't be on here that many hours. Now, if you got a cooking channel, probably, and that's what you're doing or whatever. But if you just regular on this place on here, and you going from panel to panel for hours and hours, there's no way that you're handling your business and doing the things that you need to do. And the problem with me is, when I pull back from YouTube, my family gets spoiled and they get used to that. So it's like they constantly want my time and attention. So it's hard for me to really make time and balance everything. But I even said to myself, I have to learn to be able to balance this, because to be honest, I do enjoy YouTube, and I enjoy the content that I'm putting out now. In the last 3 to 4 months, there has not been a single month that I've had less than 100,000 views collectively. Some of my videos don't do well. They may only have 300-400 views. Some have 1,000, some have 20,000, some have 40,000, some have 250,000 views on there. So at the end of the day, why wouldn't I do what I came on this YouTube to do? Because when we all came on here, we didn't come on here to fight with each other. We didn't come on here to have no so-called beef sector. We all did content, whether people were doing show reviews, whether we were doing other stuff or not. Now, I do want to read this real quick from DC Purple Diva. She says, Lemon's character and Baby Lemon blowing a party horn while marching. Okay, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but yeah, that's there. But yeah, like, you know, so we didn't come on here to do that. And even still, I think some content creators have to understand that not everybody wants to beef and go back and forth. Not everybody's doing content on the sector, you know. And some people are trying to do just non-biased content. They're just talking about what they've seen and what they heard. They're not really putting too much of an input, you know, into it. But you also have to understand that if you drop your link and you allow people to come up, you are responsible for what they say. And some content creators, they try to get around that. Oh, I didn't say it, so and so said it, but it's your platform. So it's no different whether you have somebody doxing in your platform, whether they're on the panel doxing, chat doxing, whether they are disrespecting somebody or their family, whatever. It's happening on your platform. So you do have to take a certain level and responsibility with that. I gotta get some water and stop drinking all of this Pepsi. I need y'all to also make sure that you guys are following me on TikTok, because I have purchased a lot of things and I'm doing a lot of reviews. And y'all know I keep it real. If it's some shit, I'm gonna tell you that it's some shit. It ain't worthwhile getting. If it's good and you have to have it, definitely get it. For my people who deal with pain and stuff like that, I just purchased a vibration plate. I'm going to do a review on that and let you guys know the benefits for those who have health issues, because I know a lot of us, you know, on this app do suffer from different health. Now I'm about to pour some water. I'm telling y'all, because I don't want y'all to say that I'm peeing while I'm on the live. You know, you got to explain everything, honey, because they be listening in. And they'll say that you peed and didn't flush the goddamn toilet. No, we don't. We not nasty. We don't do that over here. We don't pee while we live. And even when we do pee, we flush the toilet and wash our hands. We don't leave pee and toilet paper and poop and whatever else in the toilet. We don't do that. We're sophisticated over here. We sophisticated and ghetto at the same time. But one thing we're not, the army is not dirty. So we don't do stuff like that. Yeah. So like I said, with that whole baby situation, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, because obviously it's a situation that can't be resolved. Unfortunately, I think Star and Blondie will never get their money back, but it's also a lesson for them, which is going to be to not give, right? And so when people decide to not give, that affects everybody, right? Because mind you, the content creators are constantly asking for money and stuff like that. So like I said, when we allow people to get taken advantage of on that level, it affects everybody. I can only say to the both of them, I wish it hadn't happened. Both have supported me for a long time. And I think that's what makes it even more irritating for me, because these are people who support, and they're good people. They're really good people. Diva, it is sad. It's very sad. I've also had people saying stuff about me and Diva. Me and Diva have never been behind the scenes. We've never talked on the phone. We've never been in the emails together. I'm not saying that we couldn't, because I'm grown and she's grown. And if I choose to do that, then it is what it is, you know. But as I stated even before, when I was cool with that other person, you know, I told them directly, listen, I don't have any beef with Diva. Diva hasn't done anything to me. Diva's been nothing but supportive of me and to me. and I always return back what I get. The only reason why you guys don't see me over on her page or anything like that lately is because of what she has going on. And even though me and that person are no longer friends, I'm still not going to go and sit in a place where she's getting, doxxed, or her personal information is getting put out. But that's just personally me, right? Even if I don't mess with the person no more, I still am not going to sit really somewhere where it's like, okay, we're going to ragtag this person, and I also don't really come against the person that's doing what they're doing, because that's their beef and they feel like that's their way of fighting. Okay, hold, let me see what this says. It says, oh, and I'm so sorry, y'all. This restream is really acting crazy. Oh, come the fuck on now. Okay, talent manager. Hold up, y'all. Oh, it says Malik is going to give it back. It's only $60. Did the $50 person show the Cash App receipt? Yes, they did. It's been showed multiple times. I do hope that Malik gives the money back. I don't have anything bad to say about Malik. I'll never have anything bad to say to Malik. He hasn't done anything to me. He's never disrespected me. I don't have nothing bad to say. But the money should be given back. And also, what I do think that they should do, Blondie, if you're still listening, do you have a community wall? I know Star has one. Star, what I would advise you to do is, and thank you, Uncle Claude, for the for the Cash App. I truly appreciate it. I think you did a super chat too, but it wouldn't allow me to scroll back up and get to it. Y'all have no idea how thankful I am for these super chats. You guys know I've been on here forever. I've never begged for money, and I never will. But I'm gonna tell you, I've had some things go on, even with my hospital bill. If y'all see how high that hospital bill is, like, everybody has stuff going on. So it's not right to just take from people. But if I was Blondie and Star, what I would do is go on your community wall, and I would put, maybe write a little something. You could keep it short and brief. It ain't got to be too deep. And then I will put your Cash App up there so that, no one can say that they don't know what your Cash App is or they don't know how to Cash App you. I will put on your community wall. And then if he does give you the money and the money is replaced, then just make sure that everybody publicly knows that, hey, I got my money back. You get what I'm saying? Because that's just the right thing to do. If you get it back, come through. Or if you tell me you got your money back, I will do another live stream. If it ain't, within this time right here, I will do a live stream and let everybody know that you got your money back. And it's kind of case closed, because it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Because even with me, if I speak on something, I like to speak on it and be done with it. I don't like to be going back and forth, over and over again. Who you talking about, silly, for them to go to court? Who's going to court? It says, watch the replay and read Malik's comments. I sure will. I missed a lot of comments on here. What did he say? Did he say he was going to give it back in the comment section? Hopefully the chat is still up after. Now, I think the thing with Dovey, what a lot of people are saying, and the problem that they have, is that she collected money for gas to go to court, but she didn't go. But you're right. They are beating Dovey down in the ground about it. They won't let it go. They keep on talking about it. But then we have this other situation where people then took the money or whatever, and everybody's cool with it. You know, it's no problem. Okay, I got the Shelly. How did we allow them to get scammed? No, I'm not saying that they allowed them to get scammed, because the content creators, they thought she had a baby, or if they didn't think she had a baby, they weren't really saying too much about it. What I'm saying is, I feel like she's getting away with it. You know what I mean? Like, I think people feel like, oh, it happened a while ago, we just gonna let it go or whatever. You know what I mean? That's the problem that I have with it. So no, I'm not saying that y'all allow her to scam people. She's responsible for her actions. Nobody else. Nobody at all. It's nobody else's fault but hers. It ain't Malik's. You know, it ain't, nah. It's her. But my only problem is that she still gets to participate in beef sector stuff, earning and getting beef sector money, you know what I'm saying, and benefiting off the beef sector after she scammed the beef sector. Once you scam the beef sector, I don't mean no harm, but you shouldn't be able to get no money. The bank should be closed. You shouldn't be able to enter no goddamn contest and get money. But again, that's just my opinion. Some people might look at it like, okay, it's no big deal. You know, she did what she did and it's over with. But I don't see it that way. I think the shit is major. I mean, I think it's like some shit that should be on Lifetime. Shit, why is this damn thing doing that? Child, this thing is acting so damn crazy. So I hope nobody didn't misunderstand what I was saying. I know I might be all over the place. Talent Manager says, who said Krista give the money back? Oh, I don't know anything about her and any money. I don't know anything about her and any money. You know, and the thing about her, to be honest, is I know people may want me to come on here and talk bad about her, but I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, if she's not saying anything bad about me and she's not doing anything to me, then I have no reason to attack her. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what she's doing or what she's not doing. You know, I'm not going to do that. But that's just me. Now, as far as the doxing thing, like I said, there is a video on my other channel, Triple OG, where even up there she stated that she was the one who did the doxing and that me and Nika didn't have anything to do about it. So that does vindicate Nika. But when it comes to me, in some sense, it doesn't really vindicate me, because I am a doxer, right? It doesn't matter if I stop doxing or I'm not doxing no more. You know, everybody has to take responsibility for the things that they do. And I have doxed and I have done a lot of fucked up shit. I've taken shit too far. And then on some situations, I feel like I haven't taken it far the fuck enough. Because with some people, and where I feel about it, I don't feel like arguing with them. If they don't want to meet up and catch a fucking fade, then what's the point? And nobody really wants to do that. People just want to argue back and forth and this, that, and the other thing. Or they want to scream and tell you to come halfway across the country when they know they're not going to be nowhere to be found. You know? Wait, what happened with Itzy and Diva? Nah, I don't have no problem with Diva at all. It's not even about, you know, what she's doing, because some people, oh, you must be scared. I'm not scared of nobody. The only person I fear is God, and that's for real. But Diva has always been sweet to me. She's always been supportive to me. So I'm going to give her that same support back. It's just that what she has going on right now, I cannot really support. I can't support it and feel good about it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to go over there and watch Mary's funeral. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go over there and look at some stuff she got on the wall about her, whatever. But whenever Diva is doing some other content about some other stuff, I will be there. You know, if Diva ever wants to collaborate with me on something, we can do that. If she ever wants to hit my link, she's more than welcome. Matter of fact, hold on, let me drop the link. Even though I'm about to end this live. So if she ever wants to hit the link, she can hit the link. You know, I don't have any grievance with her at all. And that's another thing I think that we all need to do is stop taking on other people's problems. A lot of subscribers, you guys get invested when other subscribers are getting into it, right? And this is not for Itsy, so I don't want you to think that's for you. You know, you my goodie right there. But a lot of times subscribers, they get invested when two subscribers get into it. But I'm gonna tell you, there's no point of doing it, because about 4 months ago, when I was on here on the regular, people who were beefing with each other, I dropped back down a couple months later and see what's going on in the beef sector. And guess what? Those people are now friends. And then you got people who were friends 4 months ago, and now they can't stand each other. So what's the point of getting involved when all these people do is flip-flop? All they do is flip-flop. And not only that, they will sit there and they will tell you that, oh, so and so can't be on my page. You know, Nika says Diva supports me, so I support her, but she active. I stay my ass in the den. Exactly. It's the same thing with me, Nika. Me and Nika have got into it at times. And when somebody's dragging Nika or coming for Nika, I don't go and sit and watch that, because I still feel some type of way about it. I still be in my feelings about it. I get mad when people do too much when it involves Nika. Oh, you said nothing, Itsy? Okay. You know, so yeah, so y'all need to not get involved in it, because even the ones who say, so this person is banned from my channel, they can't come to my channel no more. You see them back up there. And you know why you see them back up there? Because it's profitable for them to be there. If they let them on the panel, guess what's going to happen? They're going to overtalk people. They're going to be rude. They're going to start shit. And then guess what's going to happen? The subscribers are going to pay money and send cash apps to get them dropped down or to get them banned for the rest of the month. So there's no point in y'all getting upset. There's no point of y'all even celebrating when a content creator tells you, oh, so-and-so can't come back over here no more. Oh, they'll be back. It's just a matter of time. They always come back. I've seen it over and over again. It's a rinse and repeat. And it's not just one person. It's many content creators. So sometimes you have to take yourself out of the situation when two content creators are beefing and just be like, you know what? They grown and they doing them. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And just look at it as entertainment, because sometimes it's also a play. It's not always real. You said same thing with James. Right. Yeah, so it's like there's no need of getting too worked up into it. You know, there have been people over the years who have got involved and try to get in between me and Nika, you know, whether we were fighting or getting along or whatever. And people don't understand it. It doesn't matter what they say or what they do. They can't really do shit. Because guess what? Nika can pick up my phone and call me at any time. Like I told y'all, and I still stand doing it. The only person on YouTube that my husband likes is Lady Nika. Okay? That's the only person on here he likes. He don't get involved in all this other kind of crazy shit. He thinks it's all, you know, ridiculous. But nobody can come in between that but me or her. She can pick up her phone, call me. I can call her. You know? And sometimes that's what we need to do. And like Wishman Face said, what's her name? Tulsa said, you don't need to talk to anybody behind the scenes and correct them or talk to them about what's going on. You need to bring it out to the forefront. And that's the problem. When you cool with somebody, these people think that you're obligated to come out here and tell them everything. That you supposed to come in, instead of talking about it on the phone, you supposed to come do a panel. When that happens, it's because it's not real. There is no real friendship. Because if it's a real friendship and there's something really going on, like, okay, if Nika says something on her live and I feel like, okay, is Nika talking to me? Or if I feel offended, I'm going to give her a call. If I got to click the link and make a big to-do, it's because I'm trying to get attention. I'm trying to gain attention. And you don't always have to do that. And every relationship does not require for it to be out in the forefront in the public with every little thing. And I also think that somebody who's not in the sector doesn't have the right to tell somebody in the beef sector how to conduct themselves in their own sector. It doesn't matter whether I step away for 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, or 4 years. Bitch, I had the fucking key to the beef sector. And anytime I want to put my key in the goddamn door and come in, I can. You know why? Because I was here before the beef sector. I was here at the start of the beef sector. I've been here all through the beef sector. And if the beef sector ever gets dismantled, if it's ever gone away, guess what's going to happen? I'm still going to fucking be here and my key is still going to work. See, a lot of y'all are knocking on the door. Y'all think because y'all sitting on fucking panels because y'all knocked on the door and somebody let you in, you think you're a part of what we got going on here. No, you're not. You don't have keys. You're a visitor. And you should act as though you're a visitor with some level of respect. Wait, who got a boyfriend? Wait, what the hell? Diva says, hold on. This thing, okay. Diva says, Malik, why you keep saying Hutchinson has a boyfriend? Why won't you hit the link? Hutchinson does not have a boyfriend. Hutchinson has a husband. I have a husband. We've been married over a decade. And no, I'm not going to bust out any marriage certificates or anything like that to prove it. If people believe it, they believe it. If they don't, they don't. That's okay with me. But, two people cannot have the same last name. Well, unless we already had the same last name. And I don't even understand people who do that. But, you can't go and get your license changed to somebody else's last name, social security card to somebody else's name. And that's your boyfriend. Passports, it don't work like that. Talent manager says, friendship is what separates the Tasha K's, Armand Wiggins, Lovely T's, and the likes of the rest. They came for business and many come for friendships. Yup. Even when Funky Dineva made that little, like a short, and he said, Tasha, I don't know what's real with you. When I talk to you on the phone, I don't know what's for business. I don't know what's for comedic relief. I don't know what's what. So basically, he's scared to talk to her because he doesn't know what she's going to do with that conversation. Now, there was a time that Tasha K had talked to, I think it was Latasha from Escape. She talked to her husband, and then he got mad because then Tasha took the recordings and took the information, and she came and it all blew up and it was all viral or whatever, And so I remember in the beginning, and I'm sure y'all remember, I know talent manager remembers because of the names that you just put up there. I remember when they were fighting, and you remember when Tasha K went and told everybody that Lovely T was addicted to Tylenol with codeine. And do you remember we had found out, and I'm not further trying to put out her business or anything like that, but that's when we found out, or at least I found out, that Lovely T had sickle cell. And I immediately felt bad because I was like, if she's taking that medicine, I'm sure she's taking it for her pain because she has an autoimmune situation. And with sickle cell, a lot of people suffer with pain. I had a friend, he was a twin, he was a boy, he had his twin sister, and he had sickle cell. He was always in the hospital. He was always sick. He was always in a lot of pain. Wait, is Malik doing something crazy in the chat? Because they keep on putting Malik's name. Malik, I don't know what's going on in here, but I've told everybody that me and you don't have any issue. I don't have no problem with you. I don't have nothing bad to say about you. So I don't know what's going on. But let's just keep it. I don't think we need to start a fight, with each other or with anybody else or whatever like that. But yeah, they were friends in the beginning, but I think at some point it becomes a competition. And I think that a lot of people get jealous on what the next person has going on. If somebody got this amount of money, they want that amount of money. They're making, whatever. But one thing I can say, I do see a couple content creators on here that's all getting money, and it seems like they're trying to support each other and getting it, versus coming after each other. And I think that's a good thing. That's how it should be, instead of people, pocket watching and doing all that other kind of stuff. But we learn so much through these relationships. And then even with Armand, look how many people he been close to, and then all kind of shit happened, like him and Big Sexy. I'm not talking about Brianna, but I'm talking about the Big Sexy, my boy over there on Instagram. He came back and told everybody that the boy had skid marks in his drawers. Sometimes people just tell too much. And sometimes when you're no longer friends with a person, you just don't have to go that far. You don't have to get that disgusting. Nika, I need to pop me an edible my damn self. I'm so goddamn going mad that the damn prices of the edibles then went up. Y'all think eggs then went up? Shit. It says, why Mark Henry, aka Malik, keep typing Shelly husband her boyfriend? Hold on. No need to show it. I respect the homie. Be more. Okay. I'm confused, but what is Malik talking about in the chat? I don't know. I honestly don't know, Dr. LaShawn. I swear I don't know. Lady Nika, I respect Shelly and her mate. $2.95 is 35-minute ride. We can chat in person. I don't have a problem with that, Malik. I don't have a problem with that. It's raining, but we could meet up today if you like. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have no problem with that. And it can be, your wife can be there too. I don't have no problem with that. You have my phone number. Just let me know where you want to meet and what time. I don't have a problem with that. That's the thing about me. Anybody who wants to meet up with me can meet up with me. I don't have a problem with that at all. Yeah. None whatsoever. And as far as my husband, I don't involve him in YouTube, because that's not what he does. He goes to work, he minds his business. You know what I'm saying? I don't engage in that. I never will. Yeah. Well, what if he texts me and tells me where to meet up? Maybe we can meet up and go live. Be something y'all can see on YouTube. I don't know. But yeah, we can meet up at at any time. That's not a problem at all. I told y'all I'm in a place of peace, and I'm going to stay there. A lot of you guys know that I have, certain health issues and stuff like that. And I feel like it's important for my own well-being, my own mental health and physical health, to keep my peace. You know what I'm saying? It's only fair to me. If I don't keep my peace and I'm all worked up and I'm angry and I'm doing this and I'm trying to battle with my physical health and also my mental health. As far as mental health, I hear a lot of people talking about mental health. That's something I have to work on every single day. You know what I mean? It's not something that you deal with every once in a while. I have to make decisions every single day from the time I wake up till I go to bed. I have to be careful on what I do, what I say, shit, damn near what I eat, you know what I'm saying? What I drink, where I go, who I associate with, all kind of different stuff to keep up with, my mental health. It's not easy dealing with depression, because depression don't just come when you got things going on in life. When you suffer from chronic depression, it's different, because you don't have to have a crisis to be depressed. It can just come up and you feel dark, you know what I'm saying? You feel depressed, you feel like all you want to do is sleep. Maybe everybody don't feel that way. Maybe everybody who's depressed doesn't want to sleep or whatever, but that's how I feel, you know what I mean? And hey, Michelle's daughter. But I try to work on my mental health so that I can be a better of an asset to my friends and family and the ones that I love. What's up, misunderstood? So yeah, I'm not gonna let anything tamper with my mental health. I see a lot of people, even in chats, they want to start fights with me and stuff like that. I'm not paying them people no attention. To me, I'm laughing like, damn, they must be miserable as hell. You thinking about me? I ain't tripping over you. Talent manager, let me tell you something. I don't have no problem going to the purple zone. I've been there many times. I have no problem going. I have no problem telling y'all that I'm going. Sometimes you need to go there. Sometimes you need to go there for your own well-being, for your own safety and the safety of others. People can laugh at it all they want to, but it's more of us that are suffering from mental health than I think people know. And then there's a lot of people on here who are suffering from mental health and they are undiagnosed. Some of them are diagnosed, but they're unmedicated. Some people are self-medicating. They're using alcohol, drugs, and some of them are using sex, because addiction can be many different things. Some of them are using food. They're doing all kind of things to try to cope with what they're going through and what they're dealing with. The only thing I can't deal with the purple zone is the fact that you can't bring no goddamn cell phone up in the purple zone. So you can't call no. I mean, you can call somebody, but basically it's like a payphone. You know what I'm saying? And you can only use it during certain hours and for a limited amount of time. At least that's how it is out here. I will never hide the fact of my struggles with mental health, because I know it's a whole lot of people who are struggling alone. There's a story, and I may come back once I figure out how to like share videos on here or whatever. This girl was dating this other girl, and she went to the girl's house because the girl asked her to come over. And the other girl was like manic. And the girl was basically telling her, like, I don't want to be bothered or whatever like that. So she left the girl. And after she left the girl unalived herself. So now the girl's family is basically mad with the girlfriend or the ex-girlfriend or whatever fuck she is to the girl. And they're basically blaming her. And a lot of people in the comments or whatever, they were like, well, you should have called and got her help and stuff like that. I've told people before, if you see somebody in a mental health crisis, to call the police. Some people say, no, don't do that. You shouldn't call the police because they might end up dead. I can only speak from my area. The police have been trained to deal with mental health. And sometimes it can get where you can kind of, because there was a time I'm not gonna lie, the police came to get me and I was trying to fight the police, not punching them, but I was trying to basically get off of me. And one thing I can tell you, you're never going to win a fight with the police. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not going to fucking win. Okay. And I had to realize Because at that time when the police came, my friend called the police. My friend called. And she literally saved my life by calling, right? So I'm not mad with her to this day. We're still friends. We've been friends over 30 years. Actually, she just lost her son not too long ago. So she's going through, and I've been trying to, be supportive for her. And he was also my kid's godbrother. But I was trying to, I ended up with bruises and stuff all over me, but they weren't trying to hurt me. They were actually trying to help me. You know what I mean? And depending on what your situation is, you go to the purple zone and it will be a police officer in your room. The police officer's right there. If I go to the bathroom, the police is on the other side of the door, right? I'm never gonna hide that. I don't care how people feel about it. You saw that story? Oh my God. Was it that? You saw it too, Jasmine? Yeah, I think I need to review that over here. I really do, because that thing was deep. You hear me? That thing was deep. And I'm definitely hoping that they do not ban TikTok. I heard that Trump said he was going to try to do something to keep it. I mean, I know you can do a VPN or whatever the hell it's called and still, get on there, but I don't know if I would have access to like my personal TikTok. I don't know if I would be able to, I got a lot of videos on TikTok. I got a lot of videos and things with my family and stuff like that. I probably need to take this time to go over there and download all that stuff and upload it so that I can, still have it or whatever. But that story was something else. So I'm definitely not going. It's almost 2 hours. I'm not going to keep y'all much longer. I know other people are live and probably want to go live. The only last thing I want to tell you guys is to my members. Again, and Patreon, I appreciate you guys so much, because with me not really doing any content and being around, a lot of y'all and a lot of people did. I think I lost like 100. I think I lost like 100 members, but for the people who are still members and who are still Patreons, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to start giving you guys some content. I'm also going to do a live, probably, or either video. Well, since I'm live today, what I'm going to do is I'll do the live tomorrow, the 19th. And then on the 21st, I'm going to do Cash App giveaways for my Patreons and members, just as like a little Christmas thing, and also just appreciating you guys for supporting me. I really truly appreciate you guys. And like I said, I owe you guys so much, because you have still stuck in there with me. And like, there's really no words that I have for that. I feel like I owe you guys everything, and I just appreciate that you guys have really stuck in there with me. I'm even going to tell you guys, I'm going to get more into detail on me stepping back. I'm going to get more in detail to what's been going on with me the last couple months. I'm going to get more into things that can help you guys, get a coin or grow, so on and so forth. I'm going to get into all that. Hey, Catherine, I got to tell you too, boo, when you be hitting them links, girl, if you don't cut that TV off, when I be watching the replay, oh, child, I be ready to come through that goddamn one, YouTube. Girl, when you get on YouTube, cut all that background stuff off. On behalf of everybody in the beef sector, Catherine, cut your TV off. And I say that with love. And I will continue to love on you. But you have got to cut the TV off. Okay. Malika says the shooting in the school, the 15-year-old girl shot the teacher, students, and turned the gun on herself. She was struggling with mental health issues. I also think there's something in the air. They said they were doing tests and studies in different cities, and they were looking at like the altitude, the air, and all this other stuff. And you got to think too, they putting shit in the air. They fucking with the weather. They're doing all kind of shit. It's no shock that a lot of us are fucking going through, right? So thank you, talent. I appreciate that. I'm gonna start coming and doing more lives with y'all. It's gonna probably be more like this. It's not gonna be where I'm, uh, uh really talking too much about, oh, this person did this, that, and the other thing or whatever. I'm just not into that anymore. To me, it's played out. I'm not knocking the people who are doing it, but I'm quite sure most of the OGs are exhausted from it all. I know I am, I know I am. So that's all I want to say. I love you guys so much. And let me see. I think D Spot is live. Hold on. Let me see who's live real quick. That way, if you guys leave from here and you want to go to another channel, let's see. We got Empress Lonnie One Love. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her, but she was around even before the beef sector got here. She has a channel. She's live right now. The Yard is open. D Spot is open. Sean Davy Way, that's my boo right there. He is live. So you have several different lives that you could go through, but make sure you know where I'm going to go. I'm going to go to official D Spot because it's a must that we support the beef sector. We got to get back to supporting our own. Sometimes we put too much energy into supporting outsiders, and we're not supporting at home. We got too many content creators that don't have 1,000 subscribers, that don't get any support, and yet we're pouring so much into other, and I still support people outside the sector, you know what I mean, and I won't stop supporting them. People like Brenda, I support her. A lot, I don't even want to think all the names right now, but a lot of different people who aren't in the sector who are just cool people. So I'm not saying not to support them, but I'm just saying we need to support our own starting off. That's what we need to do. I love you guys, and remember, members and Patreons, I will be giving you guys a video tomorrow, which will be the 19th. And then we're going to do a giveaway on the 21st for my members and my Patreons. I appreciate you guys so much. If you are following me on TikTok, make sure you check out my TikTok shop. I have stuff on my TikTok shop. This is cheap as $1, okay? And everything has been approved by me. Things that I personally use myself, because I will never tell you to buy something or use something that I don't use myself, okay? I done bought a lot of perfume. I've been doing reviews on that, so you guys can check that out. I even got a perfume that cost like $3 and some change, because I just wanted to see, is it possible to get a cheap perfume that actually smells good and is actually going to stay on your body? And I was actually shocked. I was shocked that perfume, matter of fact, it was even strong where you didn't even have to use a whole lot of it. It's cute. You could throw it in your purse and everything. Okay. Hey, Mr. Carruthers, thank you for coming over. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you guys are supporting DC the Purple Diva. She has a channel. Swag has a channel. Hopefully she'll be coming back soon. But we're going to go over to D Spots and check him out. Love you guys so much. Bye-bye.